Welcome to the Queen's Lair, a lifestyle podcast. Get inspired by our latest tips and information about small business, entrepreneurship, natural hair, travel, food, and even relationships. Stay tuned for another great episode. I am your host, Renee Patrice. Welcome back, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning into my podcast once again. Back with another episode. This time I am posting a quote, and this was posted on Tony Gaskins. If you guys follow Tony, he is a coach. He is a speaker. He is a father. He is a husband. He is also an author. And I think he's authored probably, it's got to be more than at least 10 books by now. And he is a great mentor, Christian mentor as well. He posted this, I think maybe like a few days ago, maybe like a week ago. It says, "Don't feel forced to live like the rest of the world. Stand on your standards, and when you get the results, it will be worth it. It takes strength to do what's right when everyone is doing wrong." This is very true. I think that we get caught up, especially in the social media world, as influencers, and I'm talking influencers of all levels, micro influencers, huge influencers that are celebrities. We tend to get caught up into what they are doing. We tend to get caught up with their lives, and we try to mimic their lives sometimes. We try to keep up with the Gucci and the Balenciaga, even though the majority of people cannot keep up with that. Even some of the rich people who have been keeping up with that, who have the means to do it, learned a big lesson over this pandemic on how to cut back because their streams of income were pretty much drying up all over the place. And they had to realize that, wow, we're going back to a time where they haven't seen in a long time, where you have to budget and you have to make sure that you are good. Your rainy day money can last you, so that is definitely a thing that I think all of us pretty much went through. We all had to sit down. We all had to reevaluate what we were doing, and you saw a lot of people pivoting to do different things, and musicians who had no shows to be able to go to because everything was shut down. People on Broadway shut down. So people pivoted, But what happens is a lot of times is, we try to keep up with these folks and realize that, wow, they're a lot just like us. You try to keep up appearances, and we realized during the pandemic that, the celebrities and the public figures go through the same things that we do. They have the same concerns that we do. There was a lot of them that were like, okay, wait a minute. This looks like this is going to last for a while. I got to get smart about my money. I got to find a way to bring money in. I've got a whole, and the thing with them is that they have staff that they have to pay. Right? They have staff, they have assistants, they have house managers, they have all of these folks that they need to pay. And I know a lot had to let people go until they could have the income that they needed coming in. So never try to keep up with the rest of the world and conform to what they are doing, especially when they're going left and it's just not right, because you don't know. You have no idea what they are doing to get where they are. You have no idea the amount of sacrifice that it takes. Right? So always stand firm on what it is that you know is right and true and correct, because it will benefit you in the end. It truly will. Don't try to keep up with the Joneses. Don't try to floss. Everybody likes nice things. I like nice things too. I'm not much of a flosser in that regard. I'm the type of person that I'll be in my sweatsuit or whatever going to a 5-star resort in the islands somewhere and nobody even knows. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's my mentality of things. I'm not much of a floss on the gram type of person, or, that kind of thing. I'm more of an accomplishments person. I'm more of a, it's behind the scenes. You would have to know me to know, what's really going on. So stand on your principles. Don't let anybody shake you. You know what's right and you know what's wrong. And I think that a lot of us got a real rude awakening with this pandemic, because it really sat people down for an extended amount of time to really evaluate their lives. I know I evaluated my life, and child, it was something else. I was like, wow, I got a lot of growing to do. And people think I got it all together, and it's like, nah, I'm learning every day, just like everybody else. I may be admittedly a little better at executing, than some people, but I'm still learning just like everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Some people are better at the execution process. I know I'm great at executing things and moving the needle to make things happen. But listen, I'm still learning every single day. And I learn from other people who really move and shake. I don't even think I move and shake like that. But I follow some people on this Instagram and social media who inspire me like I don't know what. They are moving. So that's another thing too. Follow people who you aspire to be like. Not that you're going to be them. You want to be yourself. But get yourself around people for where you want to be. Why would you stay around? And that's one thing a lot of people do. They stay in the same pond with the same fish all the time. I want to get into a pond of people who are where I want to be. You know what I mean? And it's not that you can't be around your peers. Nothing wrong with that. But at some point, you have to grow. Some people stay back in the hood because they're the big fish they're the big fish in the pond, instead of going and putting themselves in a pond that have other fish like them, because they want to stand out. So let me stay back over here in the cut where I can be the big person, instead of going into a room where everybody is at the table. You know what I mean? So that's just another side note to this. But stay true to yourself and it will pay off. I promise you, it will pay off. 2022 has started off a little rough. We are 3 weeks in and we have witnessed crazy things that have already gone on already. But don't let that derail you. Don't let that change your spirit. Don't let that change your persona. Pick up as best as you can. When somebody needs your help, lend them a hand. Don't be like everybody else and be like, they need to fend for themselves. Don't be like everybody else. Be different. Move different. Move positive. Leave the negative in the background somewhere. Move different. And I promise you, it will pay off. That's all the word I have for you today. My email address is hello@onyxqueenmedia.com. If you want to follow me on social media, please do. Like, comment on this, share it on your social medias. I'm going to get a little better about sharing my podcast. I feel like I don't share it enough. So I'm going to do that. So if you want to follow me on social media across all socials, I'm at Onyx Queen Media, and Instagram is my most active socials, especially in the stories. I'm always posting things in my stories, even if I don't post on the timeline. And thank you guys for listening once again, and I will talk to you soon. Bye, you guys. Online savings simplified. Don't search for coupon codes ever again. With one click, Honey's smart shopping assistant will automatically apply discounts to your cart in seconds. Save on all your favorite things. Easily pay less for products you're already buying online. It's as easy as 1, 2, 3. Join Honey for free. It takes 2 clicks to add Honey to your Chrome, Safari, Firefox, or Opera browser. Find savings in seconds. While you shop, Honey will find working promo codes across the entire internet, and you save instantly. With one click, Honey will apply the best deals to your cart. It's that easy. So what are you waiting for? Get Honey. Download it today. Visit our link, www.tinyurl.com/ONYXHONEY. That's www.tinyurl.com/Onyx Honey. Start saving right now.